Good morning, Prep 4. This video is for Wednesday's maths lesson this week, and we are still subtracting in today's lesson. However, for today, you are going to choose the method that you feel most comfortable with in order to calculate the answers to the questions. So I'll quickly go through some learning reminders. This week, we've looked at using both the expanded and the compact method for subtraction, for column subtraction. You'll see here is the example for the expanded method. Here is the example for the compact method, both of which generate exactly the same answer. You might feel more confident using one than the other. There is another method that we can use when we are looking at subtraction. So here is the number sentence, 403 take away 267, and you can see we have found the answer. We've calculated the answer using a number line. So we're finding the difference. We're finding the difference between 267 and 403 for here. So to find the difference, we put the smallest number at the beginning of our blank number line, and then we have to do some series of jumps. Now, when I have showed you this in class, I usually refer to them as bunny hops. However, they're frog jumps here, which is absolutely fine. They mean the same thing. So first of all, with our starting number, we look at the next tens number. And the tens number that comes after 267, we do a jump, is 270. And then we write the jump, what is the number of that jump above? So we know there are 3 between 267 and 270. It is a jump of 3. So I pop my 3 at the top. Then we've got a nice rounded tens number. The next jump we need to do is to the next 100ths number. And the next 100ths number after 270 is 300. So we jump to 300 and we calculate how big is that jump. It's a jump of 30. So I'll pop my 30 there. And finally, they have done this in one jump. You could go on to the next hundreds number. And if you were to do that, it would be 400. And that would be a jump of 100. And then 400 to 403 you could do as 3. So that would be 2 separate jumps. That's absolutely fine. Or you can do one jump from 300 to 403 is a jump of 103. And then to get our final answer, we add all of these numbers together. So we would have 103 add 30, which would be 133. Add my 3, which would be 136. Okay, so that is using subtraction by finding the difference. You might want to use this method today. You might want to use a selection of all 3 different methods today to vary how you're calculating the answers. It's completely up to you. So you've got your mild and hot practice sheets. You might want to, I can see here actually that they are exactly the same. So you're going to choose one and you're going to choose your method that you would like to use. If you want to complete them by using the advice on these sheets, that's absolutely fine, or just use the method that you feel most comfortable using out of those 3. So your options are expanded, compacted, and the frog jump method, the finding the difference. We have your answers to self-mark once you've done that. There's a hop to hundreds and beyond, a bit stuck sheet to do with an adult if you're finding it a little bit difficult, or if you're finding, for the find the difference, the jumping, if you're a little bit confused by that, I really recommend having a go at this one, as this gives you more of an opportunity to have a go with it. And then there's a check your understanding page at the end. I hope you enjoy the lesson.